na tayo ngayon sa Winchester home. Ayan na. Pasok na tayo. Sulod na tayo, guys. Yata ka sa gift shop, guys. Hindi ko na gift shop natin, no? Ayan, guys. Nandito kami sa gift shop.
Fire magnet. Fire Winchester magnet. Only by magnet.
Dito pa lang sa labas, niniisip-isip ko na kung ano ang mafe-feel ko sa loob ng mansion na ito. Mataas ang expectation ko. High ang expectation ko kung ano ang ma-experience ko sa loob ng mansion na ito. Abangan natin sa ating paglalakbay sa loob ng mansion na ito. Mamit kaya natin ang ating expectation.
Stairs to the ceiling. You don't know that it's a new video. Yeah, folks, I'm going to show you a little video. Talks about the early life of Sarah. Also talks about why she built this big house, the way she built this big house. So let me press two buttons right here.
Wright was born in New Haven, Connecticut in 1839. At the age of 23, she married William Winchester, joining the family that would later produce the iconic Winchester repeating rifle. The Winchester rifle was innovative for its time, since it could consecutively shoot 15 bullets before reloading. It was so popular that it was nicknamed the gun that won the West, making the Winchester family, including Sarah and her husband, very rich indeed. Despite this wealth, Sarah was not very lucky. She had one child, a daughter named Annie, who died weeks after birth of a rare childhood disease. 15 years later, Sarah's husband, William, died of tuberculosis at the age of 43, leaving Sarah a widow. The legend goes that the distraught Sarah sought guidance from a medium who told her that she was plagued by spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. The medium told Sarah that to protect herself, she should move out west and build a house, continually building but never finishing it. The house's many rooms would shelter protective spirits, and the sounds of hammers, saws, and drills would drive unfriendly spirits away. It's said that Sarah purposely designed this house with its stairs to the ceiling and doors to nowhere so as to confuse the spirits that meant to do her harm. For 38 years, the sounds of hammering never stopped as Sarah and her workers built room after room after room after room. Now it's your turn to experience the unique features of this house.
Oh,
Bump your head.
Gotta go 100 feet to get up.
oh, be careful. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
I guess you get your exercise.
Whoa. Hi. Uy.
Well, it's night vision.
It's the last of the 13 bathrooms she built in her home. 13, there's that number again. But this was the only bathroom among those 13 that had a shower. Hot water tank was kept over there, and the shower itself was right here. These were the adjustment valves for the water flow, including a thermostat to regulate the temperature of the water. Sarah custom designed that shower for herself, only herself, so that all she had to do was step in there, stand between those two sets of U-shaped pipes with their very tiny pinhole openings, not move. She'd be wet from the neck down to her toes. Only thing is, she never took advantage of that modern day convenience. That's because she died before this room was completed. And when she died, all work stopped because there was nobody to pay the carpenters, so they all quit and went someplace else. Here's a 13th bathroom. Well, of course, gotta have 13 windows. See the spider webs there at the top? There are 6. Down below, there are 4. That makes 10. There's 11. That's 12. 13 looks into another bedroom. That's where we're going, right through here.
My goodness.
There's the station.
What's this? It's a bedroom.
Move down just a bit here. Thanks. with the exception of the obvious. Everything that you see in that ceiling, these walls, that's a wallpaper I was talking about. Just outside those double doors, you'll find an electric elevator. That was installed in 1916 by the Otis Elevator Company. Hey, I told you there were 40 bedrooms in the mansion, right? Well, at one time or the other, Sarah slept in most of those 40 bedrooms. But this bedroom right here, this was her main bedroom. This was the bedroom in which she died, September 5th, 1922. She was 83 years old and she died from natural causes. Her funeral was held in New Haven, Connecticut, where she was buried next to her husband and next to her daughter. Well, I just told you about her death. Let me tell you about her.
Oh, bathroom. Toilet.
That's just it.
Thank you.
We gotta wait for these people to come marching down the stairs. This room right here, it was never completed, as you could well see, but it was intended to be a dressing room for the two adjoining bedrooms. There's one right there, and there's another one right there. But like I said, like that bathroom, never got completed here too. Come on in here, folks. Let me get these doors shut. By that time, everybody could come down those stairs. Folks, go right out that door and straight across the hallway to the North Conservatory. There you go. You know, Sarah loved a garden. She imported plants from all over the world to fill her gardens, both on the outside where she had 18 acres dedicated for her gardens, and on the inside where she had 3 rooms built. She had one on the south side of the house, and she had this one on the north side. And you might notice the floor in here has something of a slant, a slope. That's by design. Now, when the gardener would come in here to tend to the plants, the first thing we do, lift up these sections of wood and put them aside. Now, underneath this wood, you're going to find a metal floor. That metal is zinc. She chose zinc because she knew that zinc was darn near rust-proof. So the gardener would water the plants, and the overflow from the watering slide down that slanted floor underneath that counter to drainage openings. Now, from the drainage openings, water would then just wind its way down through a series of pipes to collection points on the first floor, and therefore, the water could be reused. Sarah hated to waste water. She also put in a hydraulic elevator over there in the corner. That's one of 2 such elevators she had. That one's built for the gardeners, only comes up to this floor. And you see these pipes? Can't miss those pipes, they're all over the house. They were installed in 1950 as part of a requirement by the city of San Jose for fire protection. By the way, those suckers, they snake 7.5 miles throughout this big place of ours. Well, this is the Hall of Fires. It's called the Hall of Fires because it's hot in here. It's hot in here because there are 7 sources of heat in here. There are 4 fireplaces and 3 hot air vents, just like this one down there that's underneath that.
It's cooking.
This was the linen room. This is where she kept her bath and bedroom linens. But the interesting thing about the linen room, folks, it ain't the linens, it's the wood. Wood in these cabinets, the door frames, heck, the doors themselves. got that blonde look to it, reminds you of Maplewood. It's not Maplewood, it's redwood. It's California redwood. Sarah loved the durability and strength of redwood, and she built most of her mansion from that wood. Yeah, she loved that wood, but she didn't care much for the way it looked in this one. And so remembering the days in which she helped out in her father's woodworking business, she went and bought these special tools that enabled her carpenters to change the look of the grain, give it a smoother look with less knots in it. Then after changing the grain, she was in her home until 1916. Tried $50,000 for one window. Pretty window though, I gotta admit, it's a pretty window. Little note about the windows you see here in the house. Most people assume these to be Tiffany. Well, that's a natural assumption. Tiffany has owned the world over for the beauty of its stained glass art. However, the windows in the Winchester house, not Tiffany. They were designed by nationally and internationally acclaimed artists by the name of John Mallon. He had a studio in San Francisco. Sarah, she was so impressed with his work, she offered him a commission to design all the windows in her big mansion. His work was recognized as some of the finest in the world, and it easily, and I mean easily, compared with that of Tiffany. His window's around the corner, beyond your left, can't miss it. People do though. That's it.
The grand window. Good thing. I'm sorry. It's okay.
How'd you get lost?
Because I was taking a picture right here and then they left. I'm so sorry. Can you tell me where they went or?
Well, somewhere in the house. Come with me, come with
I'm
me.
so sorry.
Are you with somebody?
Yeah, I've got two people with me. Let me
And
check
they
them.
just left you.
Yes.
They just left you. Two friends like that.
Yeah.
Come on, folks.
They left her behind.
See, that's what I mean. It's not a photography tour.
Not good friends either. Left her behind.
Huh? Hey, did everybody see the door to nowhere? Everybody
Yeah.
knows what happens when you go out the door to nowhere, right?
All the way up.
You fall. No, you fall. Law of gravity says one goes out the door to nowhere, one shall fall. How far do you fall? Oh, come on, folks. I've been giving you clues all afternoon. How far do you fall?
13 feet.
Oh, you finally made the connection. Yeah, you fall 13 feet. I know it's 13 feet because when I started working here, they told me it was 13 feet. Of course, I didn't believe it. I just thought it was more that 13 business I'm supposed to tell all you tourists that. So one afternoon, me and another tour guide, we grabbed ourselves a tape measure. We went out there and we measured that. That is to the inch. That's a 13-foot drop, just like they told us, okay? Let me turn this off here. Now, this is a daisy bedroom. It's called the daisy bedroom because these beautiful stained glass windows and doors got the daisy flower in them. That was one of her more favorite. Come on in here so you can see. That was one of her more favorite flowers too. That door may open in the next few seconds. If it doesn't, then it's not going to.
But they can open up, and check if we're still in there. Door wide open.
This is the third floor of the mansion. This is where the employees, the servants, if you will, this is where they live. They had a lot of servants too. I'll tell you more about it later, but she did have a lot. Of course, she had a lot of rooms here. So the question arises with all these servants and all these rooms, how did they communicate? One way was a call box right there. In fact, she had several of those call boxes throughout the house. That particular one had 9 numbers to it. Each of those 9 numbers represented a particular area of the house. Housekeeper's office is right there. And there are buttons throughout the house. Some of those buttons were for the lights. Some of those buttons were for the call boxes. So if a servant happened upon a situation they really didn't know what to deal with, how to deal with, they'd go find them.
Tayo. It's too tiny. Bleh. Get a bigger stick. Oh, this is 4th floor. 4th floor. Wow.
You can go out there if you like.
Oh, nice. Ah. Wow.
Yeah, orange.
Yeah. Wow. That's the
They have
garden.
orange
Oh wow.
carpet.
That's grapes too below.
You see, a 4th floor of the mansion, this is the highest floor of the mansion today, gives you a good bird's eye view of the estate and the surrounding buildings, including the West Tower bell through the window right there. That's a bell you recall that was on these buildings. You know, when Sarah died, her estate measured out to 162 acres. That was maximum, 162 acres. Today the estate's not as big. Today it measures out to just a paltry 4.5 acres. Things have changed over the years. Things have really changed. You know, when Sarah was alive, her estate was surrounded with borders all over the estate. Today, Reach is dead and orchards are gone. So today the estate is surrounded by office buildings and condos. The big office building over there, that came up about 7.
Yeah, so, just to have intercom inventory of the staff members during the inventory time. Alrighty. Alright, since that is first talking,
And never rebuilt. As I said, the change she made, that little farmhouse where nothing, if not traumatic, so in the same place.
Go ahead, go. Go open the door.
Huh? What is it? Oh, look.
I said, come in here.
Okay, go.
So look upstairs. There you go.
It's looking real primitive. About 135 years ago, this one right here, state of the art in terms of laundry. She had a hot water tank there that provided hot water, these big, thick porcelain sinks that she had encased in this very sturdy old frame her carpenters built. Then she went to her plumbers, had her plumbers put in the taps. They provided water, cold water, hot water. But most of all, that water, the water was running water, running water. In those days,
We're going. Oh, bread. So bread. Fruits. Then we go here. Oh, kitchen. Oh, nice.
Then we're gonna go out this way.
Oh my God.
Yes. If only Sarah Winchester had visitors and guests too in it.
Kitchen. Hurry up. Oh, what's this? Salt.
See, a pantry area. The area has the smallest and the largest cabinets in the mansion. Smallest cabinet, it's right here, and when you open it up, you can see just how small it is. It is quite small. Actually, it's not even that big. Come on in here so you can see how small it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's small. But you know, it does have some depth here. You can put something in there. What though? Recipes, menus might come to mind. But after a servant filled up that tiny cabinet, she quickly turned to Sarah and said, "You're gonna need a bigger cabinet." She had a bigger cabinet.
Oh.
Oh, it's right. She had a bigger cabinet. She had the entire west end of her mansion for her cabinetry needs. Oh, don't look to me for an explanation. I don't have one. I don't even have a bad joke for this. It's just the way it was in 1922 when Sarah died. It's been like this ever since she died. Well, let me close these up for the next tour.
There's a cake for my birthday. Birthday cake.
See a Venetian dining room. It's called a Venetian dining room because it drew its architectural inspiration from Venice, Italy. With its low wood panel ceiling, Italian marble on the fireplace, the lead linings and the windows and doors. It's a Venetian dining room. That means our tourists coming in. Folks, let me tell you, we've been for the last hour or so. You don't realize this. You just walked over half a mile to a 24,000 square foot mansion, 4 stories high, with 160 rooms, of which you walked through and or saw 110 of those 160 rooms. 1,256 windows, 950 doors, 52 skylights, 47 fireplaces, 40 bedrooms, 40 staircases with 376 steps, 17 chimneys, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, 3 elevators, a couple of basements, 1 men's shower room. Big house, folks. It's a strange house. I do hope you enjoyed the tour as much as I enjoyed trying to. Hope I was able to give you some idea on the character of Sarah. She was a very complex woman. A woman with exquisite taste, but a woman who made it wastewater. Very demanding woman. Very generous woman. I want to thank you all for visiting us here at the Winchester House. To get up?
Now,
That was an hour fire. No, like the little.
exit. Door exit. Oh, okay.
Oh, you have to enter.
Yeah, this is a gift shop. It was nice tour. Let's go to the garden. Let's go see the garden. Let's go see the garden. Did you have fun, Kyle?
We're not done.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're not done? Yeah, but can we have another tour? Do we have another tour or that was all?
Yeah, I'm not done. The other one, they talk to the ghost. I'm not doing that.
I wanna go.
No, you don't.
I want to go.
You said you didn't want to. All right, it's all right.
Oh, no, not one of those. The dollar one. Oh, great.
This is the Winchester's mansion. Yan.
Going in X.
So where is the... Oh, yeah.
Fruit drying shed. Interesting. This machine is winnowing machine used to separate grain.
Oh,
Okay.
this is like the barn. So,
It's not like Travis. Too good defense.
go outside.
Let's go see that. We haven't even seen the front of the house where the door to nowhere is. Let's go see the front.